We're all born with everything that we need, believe it or not. And that means we have the power to control ourselves. Hi everyone, Dr. Vernita White here. I go by Dr. V, and I am so excited to continue this conversation with you about personal growth and expansion. So the next part of this is talking about your personal power, and this one's going to be short. So your personal power is, I like to think about as your energy, your vibe, and your authority over yourself. A lot of times we think about, well, we can't do certain things because of external factors, people, places, things, but that's not always the case. If you think about some people with some dire situations who have become the most successful, they haven't been in some of the conditions that we may be in. We may not like what our conditions are, but they're not, horrible. And, that could be relative. So, and we hear these rags to riches stories all the time. And I believe a lot of that comes from personal power, not allowing the outside to impact your inside. And that's like self-control, self-discipline, but also not giving your power away. Yes, you can give your power away by saying that, someone made you do this, or you're not happy because someone did X, Y, and Z. You're not making enough money because of this situation. You've let that person have the power, or the thing have the power over you. I'm not saying this is easy by any means, right? But if we're all born with everything that we need, believe it or not. And that means we have the power to control ourselves. So all of this about a personal growth plan and self-expansion is, first you have to learn how to control and monitor and regulate yourself. We want a lot of things. You may want like more influence, more impact, more income, or all of the above, but you're not going to get more if you're not going to be a good steward over what you currently have or who you currently are. If you want to become, and this is not all just about the physical or the tangible things, but if you want to be a person of more influence, more a thought leader, more impact, you want to have more power. And again, I see nothing wrong with that. You can want to be famous if you want, if you want. I love it all. But where you are right now, can you handle the situations that you're in right now? Look at some of the relationships that you're in. Are you allowing that person to have the power over you? Look at where you are in your family dynamics. Do you get triggered every time you come across them, or in your friend group, or your inner circle, your inner circle, or just your circle of friends? Those are the things, you have to look at before you start saying that you want more. You want, more of this, increase that, more followers, more, whatever the case may be, a bigger company, a bigger team, whatever. Look at how things are happening now. Look at the power. Look at how you're using your power now. And this is nothing to judge you on, because this is just something to give you a measuring stick. And I do this myself. It's like, okay, if I'm in this situation and this argument happens, all right, I can only control me. So am I going to keep getting upset at the same thing? And I'll just be honest, I fail a lot in the area. But the beauty of self-expansion and having a personal growth plan, it's like, now I still have a North Star. This is the type of woman that I want to be. So even though I may not fully succeed at, harnessing my own power in a certain situation, it's very quick. It's like, oh, I recognize that. Let me pull back. And I may not, be 100%, but then I was like, oh, okay, 90%, like I only gave them 90% this time, or okay, it happened again. I only gave them 75% this time. So I gave you that example because I don't want you to think that these things are overnight, that it's a one and done. When it's daily and sometimes, hourly, you may have to call back in your power and do a self-assessment. So this may not have been what you thought about as it relates to personal power, but this is my definition and my example of personal power and how it relates to wanting to expand in other areas. You have to be a good steward over who you are in your current situation. Then you'll understand and be ready for the person that you're becoming, because that person is going to require more power and they're going to have more energy to give off, and you're going to have to be in control of more. So think about that. Let me know what area that you may have giving away your power, and then let me know some steps that you're going to take to own back your personal power. Let me know down below. Make sure we stay connected. You can get my free life class, True Brilliance, How to Move from Resume to Reinvention. Description is down below and at the end of the video, wherever you see the card. And I want you to, as you think about this, I want you to remember to be well, be empowered, be bold, and be brilliant. Until next time, bye.